Hey guys, what's up? Yesterday I tilted to 7,000 trophies and I was really pissed, and then I pushed back up to top 1,000, 7,439 with this weird double minions deck that I actually made last season. I hit my PB 7,800 with this deck, so I just figured why not just do it again, try this deck, and it's working, so I'm really hoping I can get my first top 1K. Let's hop into some replays, show you how this deck works. So these are really epic games. So yeah, epic games Fortnite? Alright, so first game he scared me a little bit because if you didn't see that, his mastery challenge was actually his mastery badge, sorry, was a clone. So I thought he was a clone player. I've actually faced this guy before and I lost to him. I think it was yesterday on stream because he was running Princess Hunter Logbait. And usually not lava first play with this deck, but here is probably the best starting hand you could have to go lava first play. I've got the fireball and the balloon. I've got the mighty miner for defense and also the horde for defense. So that's, if you see a hand like this, I definitely go lava first play. Although I was kind of reacting to his wall breakers, you know. It's not just a lava first play. Instant lose to E-Giant? Actually, if you face Golden Knight E-Giant, it's not an instant loss. And plus, E-Giant isn't actually, you know, there's a lot. I'd rather beat almost every other deck except for E-Giant than beat some decks and lose to E-Giant, because still basically I lose to E-Giant anyways with normal decks. So as you can see, Princess and the Hunter here, I decided to not go in with the balloon because I'm thinking if I don't go in with the balloon until I know what he has, I can't get punished. So as you can see here, now I have a bunch of elixir to defend this stuff. And I don't defend it amazingly, but as you're going to see here, we're now up 5 elixir, and we haven't lost the tower. So that's for sure a good thing. His princess is out of hand. He's going to now be, we're even, and I have a lava hound on the board. That's crazy. So here's my strategy. He has not shown a big spell, so let's just instantly win the game in one move. If you guys can guess what the move is, that would be cool. But basically, we're going to go horde behind here as soon as the princess can't splash it. Hunter comes out, boom, there we go, Loon opposite lane. He has nothing to defend this. The Hunter can't deal with the minion horde like that. And he tries to get some cycle back to his princess, but oh my goodness, the damage here is just crazy. So I hope you can see why we did that, because he didn't have a counter to the minion horde, and his princess was out of hand. Can you show your war decks? Yeah, I'll show my war decks after the after this match. Yeah, as you can see here, a fireball would have been better there. I kind of made a bad play, but the mighty miner is actually helpful here because I can just go swap lanes and deal with this princess. And as you can see, I can go lava here because he doesn't have really anything to punish. Especially since, you know, the mighty miner was blocking cannon card at the bridge, or in the pocket, sorry. And so here I'm gonna go with the fireball and then the horde, or the horde and then the fireball, and we get the princess out of here. And again, we have the thing where he can't defend so many minions because he only has princess. And just like that, we're gonna get him into zap range, and we only need to play a little more defense. And here we go with the zap, and I'm really just playing cards just to make sure, you know, he doesn't go cannon card in the pocket or something. I actually didn't know he had cannon card. I think that was the first time he played it, so I got a little scared there. But luckily I predicted the Golden Knight here, and we did win. So very nice game. Alright guys, so Graveyard Freeze. This is the only lava deck that I think I've ever beaten Graveyard Freeze with. We always get close to beating Graveyard Freeze, but we never quite beat Graveyard Freeze. I'm not gonna rate your friend's Mega Knight E-Barb's Wizard deck. No, I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, so as you can see, he goes very aggressive off the bat, which was confusing to me. But we just go with the minions, and he does do that play right there. And we take way too much damage in my opinion, but he did a very aggressive play, and we're up 4 elixir, so I just go with the Lava Hound here. At this point, I'm thinking normal graveyard. And then the Inferno Dragon comes out. And now we're really thinking we're doomed here. But I decide we go with the Minion Horde on his Inferno Dragon. And then we're going to go with the Zap as well. And just like that, We're gonna take a bunch of Valkyrie damage, but at this point, you know, there's no defending the Valkyrie, so we're just going all in. He doesn't have that much elixir, which is really, really nice. So we're gonna deal a ton of damage, even though I believe he tornadoes the King Tower. Or no, he doesn't. He tornadoes it back. Yeah, but still, just a ton of damage. And we're actually kind of almost winning here. I don't know if we're up in damage. We are up in damage against Graveyard Freeze. That's crazy. But against Graveyard Freeze, you really need to get as much damage as you can in single because he can't... He can pretty much defend everything in double. He's got Zappies, Inferno, Baby Dragon, NATO, Freeze, 5 counters to your lavaloon. So it was very important that we got that much damage. And so here he gives us a nice little fireball value. I believe we fireball that. Yeah, we do. I should have fireballed the Inferno Dragon back, but it honestly didn't matter here. Because basically we're tied in elixir. And now... I was going to say we just basically got no damage, so it was a fine trade. But he spent a little extra elixir, so it was actually better for us. And here he goes with... really questionable graveyard. I mean, it's just a really expensive play to go take that tower, in my opinion. Sadly, I leaked, however. Yeah, that wasn't good. But the Bowler and the Valkyrie, they're really hard to get through normally. But the minions' DPS is just so nice that you can get through those cards really fast. And also, I can always wrap up his graveyard pretty much with just the minions. And he can't really stop minions on my side of the board. And so here I go with the Mighty Miner because I want to try and get that little, you know, Mighty Miner opposite lane switched going. And here we force him kind of to tornado everything. And then he doesn't have the freeze. So we're actually going to get 2 balloon hits. Maybe even 3, I don't remember. Yeah, we do get 3. And I believe, oh, we end the game right there. I didn't even know that. I thought we kept playing, but 4 balloon hits, that's crazy. As you can see, the Mighty Miner going over opposite lane is just such a good play. It's a very broken play, and he's also a very good tank, so don't underestimate, you know, maybe swapping him over to your Lava Hound lane. And actually what I was thinking about, as I'm going to pull up this replay, is maybe try going like lava and then putting your Mighty Miner under your lava. Because then when you do that, you can use the bomb, you know, to switch to the other lane, and you can apply dual lane pressure as well as get bomb damage on some air counters maybe. Because I know a lot of things like E-Drag, they died to Mighty Miner Fireball. So, do I like capybaras? I love capybaras. What do you mean? So, Night Witch, I just respond with the Mighty Miner because it usually means Golem. And Mighty Miner can deal a lot of damage to a Golem, plus get the bomb. And so here he decides, really aggressive play, but we're just going to go with the Fireball, the minions, and we pretty much wrap almost all of it up. And he decides to go with the Zap on the Mimi instead of going with the arrows, which is actually really annoying because I wanted to go with the minion horde on offense, but sadly I know he has arrows, so that would be kind of dumb. It's really a lot of arrows bait in my opinion. This deck has 3 arrows bait cards, 4 if you count the lava pups. We've got the bomber and both the minions. And so here we zap that because I've got the minions for his bats. I'd rather, you know, not take a bunch of damage. So here, as you can see, we're going to go with the balloon. Bats are kind of really not going to do anything here, so we're not really worried about him playing bats, and I don't even think he does play the bats immediately. So here we go with the Mighty Miner, and now he doesn't have enough for a graveyard, so he can go ahead and zap the Mighty Miner, but I don't really care, because as you can see, we're just going to deal a ton of damage to that giant, and also, you know, the minions get arrowed, which is really good, because now I have the ability to play Minion Horde on something, which is probably the best possible scenario, is him not knowing you have the Minion Horde. I tell you what, they never expect the Minion Horde. That's the best part about this deck. You can honestly just surprise them so hard with the Minion Horde. But you've got to be careful to track his arrows. And so when he plays the arrows, you got to know that he has to play 4 more cards to get to the arrows. So that's something that can help you if you're trying out this deck. So now we're not going to go Horde because he has arrows. We go Horde up here. I meant don't go Horde on the graveyard. And so now we can just go ahead and zap up there and then minions here. And now we can't get rid of the minions and can't stop our lavaloon push. So although we gave up a tower, it was worth it because we tower traded. So yeah, we're doing a video right now, and then we're gonna start the big huge mid ladder push. And so here I go with the balloon because that would be the smartest play. I'm trying to create pressure so that he can't go all in on offense, and he decides to go in on offense anyways because he's an idiot. So we just 3-crown him. Giant Graveyard's definitely a good matchup because he can't really deal with your Mighty Miner, and usually he also has the, I believe it's the Snowball instead of the Zap. So it's even worse for him if he has Snowball. And finally we face this really weird Furnace deck. He has Furnace, Mirror, Inferno Tower, Fireball, Goblin Barrel. Oh, it was a weird-ass deck, bro. This was a weird deck. I'm just saying that was a super weird deck, but we go with the lava, I believe, because, yeah, he hadn't played anything. I was waiting for him to play something, so then we go with the lava. Never go with the lava into a furnace, in my opinion. It's just a really dumb play. Surprising there, I'm just going to let him have that, because I don't exactly know why you would go opposite lane. But anyways, this guy is actually... That's crazy that he's actually this high with this deck. And I messed up big time there because I didn't know he had Inferno Tower, so it was a bad play. And he just has Fireball. I didn't know he had Fireball. He didn't use it here because he didn't need to. He used it on the Lava Pups. So we did get a lot of damage there. We got him down below 2,000, but it's not great. However, now I know exactly what he has. He has Furnace, Mirror, and Inferno Tower. So I was thinking I was kind of screwed here if he didn't, if he went Furnace the same lane as I did, I mean. But, God, I don't know why he didn't go Furnace same lane, but he went Furnace opposite lane. Why would you do that? I mean, I guess his thinking is if he pulls it with an Inferno Tower, my balloon, it'll go to the Furnace. But... he probably would have won the game if he went same lane. So here we go with the minion horde before the Inferno Tower can get on there. And that was a good play for me, I think. Now we're safe to go with this. And then I realized, oh shit, he's got a mirror. However, it's going to be fine because we just do that. And now he has very low on elixir. So the lava pups are going to get a bunch of damage. And if he fireballs the pups, then the minions are going to get a bunch of damage. And he's just, he's really low. What's up, Hard Counter? I'm just recording a video real quick, and then we're gonna go hop on mid-ladder. Face some menaces. Anyways, finally he decides to go same lane. I think it's a little bit too late, however. And I was gonna fireball that. That just gave me emphasis to fireball it. Because we're gonna hit half of the skeletons too. And so I'm not really worried at this point because as long as we can get into a 2-tower situation, I'm not worried. He has freaking Goblin Barrel Furnace. I mean, there's no way we lose and double the freaking Goblin Barrel Furnace Mirror. So we just get one more Fireball, I believe. I don't know if we went with the Fireball here. We actually did this play, which I think was kind of good. And the Lava Pups finished it off. And so I forced a lot of elixir out of him, I think. And so we go with the Lava Hound here because he still has to defend the minions or he's going to take some damage. As you can see, we almost get 1,000 damage with the minions there. So I think it was for sure a good play. And he goes Inferno Tower Mirror here. It was... He did 2 freaking Inferno Towers and I'm just like, oh, okay. We'll just reset then. And so I go with the Mighty Miner here, which is kind of a low-risk play, and I go with the Fireball to catch his Skarmy. Sadly, we don't catch his Skarmy, but we do lock onto the tower for some meaty damage. I wasn't expecting guards there, but the guards did get knocked back, so that was good. We get Death Bomb, and really there's just no losing this matchup at this point. We're just going to do it again. He can't really get good damage. Because we just, I believe, just get consistently more damage than he does. So we go with the Minion Horde, the Zap. And it's not actually easy for him to defend the Horde if he doesn't have Fireball in cycle. He's going to spend a whole ass Furnace just to counter one Horde, and now we can't pull our balloon, you know. And so here we're just going to do the Mighty Miner again because no Skeleton Army and swapping lanes, just good win. And it's very nice to me that we can beat mid-ladder menaces with this deck. So if you did like the video, hit that like button, sub, comment, eat my feet, and I'll see you guys later. Finally, God, dude, I just